After driving through the night for a quick stop in Kansas, I continued on with my journey. My final destination would be South Dakota, where I would meet up with friends Caleb and Nathan to chase the western Merriams for my very first time. Nathan roosted one the evening prior, so our hunt began to the breathy ring of a Merriam's gobbler.
Alright, let's get to walking. I'm gonna try and get on this ridge. Get above him, get a little bit closer. See what happens. The last of them pitched down, I'm pretty sure. The last hand pitched down, at least one that was calling. They're making some cool crazy noises. Pitch down into this little meadow down here. I'm gonna try to get eyes on this Tom. We lost Nathan. We got no idea where Nathan's at. Caleb's gonna go back to look for Nathan. I'm gonna try to get eyes on this Tom, because if we can get eyes on him, we can kind of figure out which way he's gonna work and maybe cut him off while they're out in this open valley. There's a couple strutters. Oh no, a hen strutting. It's just him, and then there's a hen strutting. Pretty cool, huh?
Super cool.
What you reading on the map?
They're on private.
No runner.
Yeah. So, just mark them where they were roosted. Mark them where they are. That's the first Merriam strutter I've seen.
Yeah, it's the first one I've ever
It's
seen.
so cool.
Where did you disappear off to?
I was moving through the woods, and you were moving like hypersonic, and I was like, keep up. Blisters were killing me. I was like, keep up, keep up. And I get to the corner, and I realized Caleb had gone around, and I kind of tried to take a shortcut, and I realized I'm in the thick of it. So I backed out and backtracked about 20 steps, and I went and looked out. Couldn't see you, couldn't hear you. So I just waited to hear you guys and then creep in. And 2 minutes later, and I was like, I'm not barging up in there, I'm sitting down.
We got as close as we could get.
Dude, I was sitting back there just recording and hearing you call and them respond. I couldn't tell who was the hen and who wasn't. Did your call was on point? That was so cool.
That was really cool.
And still, I mean, they're vocal.
Yeah, those hens are crazy vocal.
Wait, he's got 8 or something, so hens with him.
Really?
Yeah, there's more than 4.
Okay.
I think that might be a different group of turkeys or a group of hens that met up with them.
That tree line that they're on is public, right?
No. Well, it turns into private.
Yeah.
But
or right behind them is public.
yeah. That's where I've got them pinned.
Oh, okay, yeah. My fingers feel like bricks.
It just depends which way they move.
Yeah. I say we just watch. We probably just need to watch them.
Yeah, we could go cut them off over here where this public cuts into private.
Mm-hmm.
We could go right.
Yeah.
If they go back, there's a lot of public to work with, but maybe they'll do the chase.
Yeah, we're in a good spot right here.
Dude, this is cool, man. We're turkey hunting in South Dakota.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I didn't have to do any of the hard part. Finding them.
But we wouldn't, I promise you, dude, we would not have been as aggressive getting in tight. So that was a good lesson.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when it's dark like that. Before they start gobbling, they're just like, they're asleep, head tucked in their wings. So like, you can get directly underneath them. Well, these birds are on a tiny piece of private right now. And really what we're trying to do is just keep eyes on them, see which way they end up moving. Right now they're just chilling. and they're just running around. But I think we can get right up on this line, tucked against one of these trees somewhere. I think we could get pretty damn close. But we might have to like move back this way so they don't see us walking across this opening. I think you're right. Might get back up and get to that big tree right there. Yeah, Caleb, if you just want to get on that tree, I'll get on it with you. Just where you got like a good view. I'm gonna call a little bit, see if I can get something from any of them.
The morning passed quickly and left us scratching our heads as to where that Tom had gone off to. In the meantime, rumbling bellies and a need for supplies took us back into town to stock up on the essentials.
I wish I'd been in the corner before I tripped over that lawn.
Better take care of that baby.
Got my coyotes back there.
Raise him strong and true. Big buck one day.
We fueled up and then headed back out into the woods.
We're gonna put him on 17 miles.
Look at that setup, bro. That looks so ridiculous.
That looks like a unicorn.
I got a ton of tom tracks along this road, and we saw that one this morning. Caleb and Nathan said that they heard several different gobblers along this ridge here, this ridge system. We only heard that one this morning, but we definitely think that it's possible for some more birds to move in. I think that one that we saw this morning was probably a dominant tom, and maybe the satellites are covering more ground. So we're hoping maybe we can run into one of them this morning or get back on that bird.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
Giggity, as he'd say. Let's get at her.
With daylight dwindling, we all decided to split up and listen for the evening. Upon doing so, I spotted a tom crossing the road and decided to tail him to the roost.
Howdy, folks. It's late afternoon, getting into the evening now. We didn't really get into anything the rest of the day. Caleb, Nathan, and I have all split up and gone to different spots in an attempt to roost something. And there are some fresh tracks crossing the road in the snow right here. Me and the boys split up to roost this afternoon. Nathan stayed at the spot that we hunted and saw that turkey this morning. He's gonna roost there, see if that bird comes in and roosts in the same general area for, it would be 3 days in a row. And then Caleb's gone somewhere else and I've gone somewhere else. But on my way to get to where I actually wanted to go, I saw a tom crossing the road. That's about the best intel you can get. I drove around just a little bit more. There's a turkey right there. Got a bunch of hens right here. I'm gonna try to get up in here where I saw that tom. Try to get high and listen for him on the roost tonight. See if I can get tight to where he's at and get a good location on him for the morning. But it's obviously lots of turkeys in this area. I was feeling pretty good about where we're at right now. We've been on turkeys a couple days in a row. Saw that tom today. I was feeling really good, but the only thing I was worried about was not having another option in case that bird doesn't work out in the morning. But I think we found our option. I want to try to make it like a real good chance kind of option. But if I can pick out his tree and he doesn't meet up with these hens, then I think we might go after this time in the morning. He was by himself. I imagine these hens are probably going to join him once he starts gobbling, but we'll see. And we'll see what Caleb sees too. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that we had an option in case the bird we were on today doesn't do the same thing. And happy to have found that, or at least found a good area for sure. There's a bunch of turkeys out here.
As the South Dakota sun set, we successfully roosted a turkey. Nathan heard only a few gobbles from the same time we had been on that morning. So in the morning, we'd get another shot. On the next episode, the boys figure out that sticking with the Merriam's tom is a lot easier said than done. They learn how to take the losses with stride, and that persistence and hard work really does pay off.